Hello, mamas, and welcome back to our mindfulness series. Go ahead, if you've not already done so, find yourself in a nice, comfortable, seated position. We're going to start by taking a nice, deep inhale in through our nose. Exhale, release, sigh it out through our mouths. Slowly coming into this space. Today, we're going to look at the non-striving mindset. To get to where we are in our mindful practice, we have learned to see every experience as a new, fresh journey, to not judge ourselves or others in what we are feeling or going through, to find patience in ourselves as we are forever growing, learning, and changing. To recap what I said about the patient mindset, it is the hardest, but once we find patience, it is as if everything else can fall into place. The non-striving mindset brings about the idea that there is nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. And like all the mindful set series past, you may start to see how they're all kind of working to keep you in the now, that present moment. Now, this is not to say that you shouldn't have goals or not work towards something, but more on the lines of not trying to fight against something, to find an acceptance in the way things are now, allowing it to just be and grow in its own time with nurturing, loving patience. This, in turn, will help us to get exactly where we need to be. We can use this thought in our day-to-day life, pregnancy, labor, and even when we're raising our child. If our mind is striving to get somewhere, it is keeping us from enjoying these precious present moments. Let's take a look at this in the sense of labor. If we're just thinking about getting to that end moment when you get to hold your baby, are you enjoying the ride? Are you taking the contractions, the surges, one by one? You might find yourself resisting these, maybe even holding your breath, which can create discomfort instead of flowing like the ocean waves. Maybe you already practice the non-striving mindset. However, have you thought about it in terms of raising a child? This is like those fun apps we have. We have all these awesome apps, books, everything telling us these mile markers. This is when baby's going to roll over. This is when your baby's going to talk and find its feet. But when those mile markers start to come around and baby isn't walking or talking yet, and whatever the mile marker says, we automatically assume something is wrong. So we might start pushing them to do something they're not ready for, because we just want to get them to that end point. So let's try to remember when we were growing up, how everyone advanced and learned differently in their own time with their own special technique. And so will your baby. Trust that there is no time limit, nowhere to go, and allow it to just flow instead of fighting and pushing towards something. If you find yourself tense and working against the force, take a big deep breath in and exhale. This is right where I need to be, and so it is.